With technology taking over the world one app at a time, it's now basically expected that pretty much any professional photo you see has been altered in one way or another. But with such power comes great responsibility. And as many of you all know, not all edits leave subjects unscathed. Who could forget Chrissy Teigen's mysterious missing nipple? What about that time Adam Levine tragically lost a portion of his torso during the shoot for Russian Vogue? And then, of course, there was Kristen Stewart's absent arm fiasco on Glamour. You guys get the point. And with apps like Facetune now readily available to the public for a mere $2.99, the option to perfect photos is now available to even the most technologically challenged of people. Don't act like you don't use it. Like, for example, I use it every day, even in video. I mean, guys, I'm feeling like it's time to reveal to you all what I actually look like. But today, with the help of some of our in-house Photoshop experts, we are going to scientifically dissect some of the most heinous photo editing fails on Instagram, committed by none other than the celebrities themselves. Up first, we have a serious repeat offender. Yes, we are referring to, and I can't even believe I'm gonna say it, Beyonce, because even Queen Bee has thigh gap goals. In this first fail, we see a carefree bae enjoying time on her vacation, but if you look closely, you might notice one of the steps is suspiciously wonky. And by wonky, we mean it was terribly obviously a repercussion to adjusting the space between Beyonce's already toned legs. Girl, if you think you need Facetune, the rest of us are straight up doomed. Now, upon first glance in this next one, nothing seems particularly obvious, right? Until you look towards the bottom of the frame and see a strangely flexible iPhone. So either that whole iPhone 6 bending problem is totes a real thing, or bae made a slight boo-boo when adjusting the size of her thigh and then thought no one would notice. And finally, the third photo we have features another mysterious thigh gap. And while the gap might not look completely unrealistic because girlfriend's in great shape, you will notice that Beyonce's inner thigh totally looks fake. I mean, seriously, her thigh literally has a wave in it. Beyonce, girl, first of all, we thought you were proud being bootylicious, and I know that you are, but second of all, did you really think no one would notice this careless Facetune refining? Babe, we noticed. For our next offender, we have the selfie queen herself, Kim Kardashian. With curves like Kim, we're a little surprised to hear that she does do some major tweaking to make her photos Instagram ready. Here are two photos that Kim posted on the same day. Now, upon first glance, sure, we see a curvy and bootylicious Kim, per the usual. But if you take a step back and look at some of the architecture surrounding her, things get a little warped. With the sheer curviness of the door frame and the floor, it's not even a question that the original photo was altered. Or this is just a real-life sequel to The Ring. And apparently the Facetune bug is hereditary because good old Kris Jenner has also been caught with some less than discreet self-photo manipulation. And I mean, look, I get it. Being in the spotlight all the time must be rough, but honestly, just as a little rule of thumb, you should probably let the other person in the photo know you're going to heavily alter it. Like, if you want to soften some of your own wrinkles, I mean, go for it, girl. But next time, I would maybe call up Gordon Ramsay and coordinate if he's going to post essentially the exact same photo. Awkward. Moving on to yet another repeat offender, the perfectly gorgeous Miranda Kerr has been exposed on a few occasions for her tweaking of her Instagrams. Kind of disheartening to see a Victoria's Secret model retouching herself when the rest of the world would kill to look like her. But anyway, in this first photo, you'll see a suspiciously curved wall that is very clearly a result of an edit. Then there was that controversy when a fan realized that Miranda had uploaded a very slimmed version of a press photo that had been released just that day. Despite getting blatantly exposed, Miranda remained adamant that she was unaware of the alteration and that she had just grabbed the fan-made photo off Google. And it could be a likely story, but we're not really sure. And last, but certainly not least, we have the always classy Danity Kane singer Aubrey O'Day, whose pic of a casual pool party went terribly, terribly wrong. Now, if you turn your attention to the top left corner, you'll notice the table and chairs appear to be getting sucked into a mysterious space warp. Honestly, I don't even know how you could begin to explain this, but what's more kind of embarrassing is that she actually went through with posting it and honestly thought no one out there would notice. So all in all, what we've established is that even the most perfect looking of celebrities can have insecurities about their flaws, which we totally get. And we've also established that people like Beyonce should stick to being international superstars and leave the photoshopping to the professionals. But like, even then, maybe double check before you upload. Just throwing it out there. Anyway, that wraps up our list of celeb Instagram fails. And now we want to know, which one do you guys think was the most obvious? Were there any of these you already knew about? Let us know in the comment section below, and then click right over here to see Miley's most shocking Instagram photos of all time. So pretty much her entire Instagram. Anyways, I'm Jocelyn Davis for Clever. Thanks for tuning in. Not ready to stop watching yet? Well, there's more where that came from. Click to the left to see our official Clever Twerking Hall of Fame, or click to the right to see some of the most epic stage falls we've ever seen, like ever.